Most people don't lack passion. They lack clarity. Not because they failed, but because they were taught to look for meaning in the wrong place. At some point, many of us were told that a meaningful life begins with passion. That if you don't feel a strong inner pull towards something, you're somehow behind or incomplete. So when someone asks, "What are you passionate about?" the silence that follows isn't confusion, it's pressure. Pressure to name a feeling that was never meant to come first. Today, let's slow this idea down and talk about what actually matters. Passion sounds inspiring on paper, but in real life, it often turns into a quiet form of anxiety. If you don't feel a strong pull toward one thing, you start to wonder, am I behind? Did I miss my calling? Why does everyone else seem so sure? Ordinary work begins to feel temporary. Effort feels wasted unless it's exciting, and progress feels meaningless without intensity. Psychologically, this creates a trap, because now your sense of worth depends on a feeling you can't control. Passion often described as a compass, but passion is unstable. It depends on mood, confidence, early wins, praise from others. When those disappear, and they always do, passion fades. And when it fades, people don't say, "This is hard." They say, "This must not be right." So they restart. They switch paths. They abandon things too early, not because they lack discipline, but because passion was treated as the foundation. And foundations aren't supposed to disappear. Research on motivation tells a quieter story. Most people who feel deeply fulfilled did not begin with passion. They began with curiosity, tolerance for discomfort, and the willingness to stay longer than excitement lasted. As skill increases, something changes. Effort feels less heavy. Progress becomes visible. Identity begins to form. Fulfillment doesn't arrive suddenly. It accumulates, and only then do people look back and call it passion. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi called this state flow. Flow happens when challenge meets skill, attention narrows, self-doubt quiets. Notice something important. Flow doesn't require passion. It requires engagement. It's not fireworks, it's absorption. And over time, repeated flow becomes mastery. Mastery becomes meaning. Meaning sometimes becomes passion, but never in reverse. Instead of asking, "What am I passionate about?" try quieter questions. What feels worth getting better at? What problems don't exhaust me even when they're hard? Where do I feel useful instead of excited? A meaningful life is rarely built on intensity. It's built on contribution, steady improvement, and commitment when no one is watching. Passion, when it appears, is usually the result, not the requirement. You don't need to find your passion to move forward. You need patience, direction, and permission to grow without fireworks. Sometimes clarity doesn't arrive as excitement. Sometimes it arrives quietly, after you stay. This is quiet clarity, and what actually matters is often much quieter than we were taught to believe. In the next episode, we'll talk about why comparison is quietly destroying your confidence and how to escape it.